Welcome to this. Welcome to December Vintners series for 2009. Again, no sparkling dessert wines this year, and from now on, actually. So if you'd like the sparkling wine or the dessert wine for the December series, you can get online or you get an email special. It'll be come via email soon. Hey, another great announcement. Our blog site's coming up. Just reviewed it today. And should be live in a couple of days where we can talk about wine and exchange ideas. And you get to be part of that, Ed,
So does
my
that
co-host.
mean it's dead now if it goes live in a couple of
That's
days?
right.
Okay.
It is dead.
I'm
It's
just
right
trying
now,
to get
staying
the, I'm
there.
just trying to get the nomenclature correct.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, this is the technical
I know,
world,
I
you
know,
what
I
I'm
know,
saying?
I know. And if you don't jump on board, you get left behind.
It's not just wine anymore.
It's
Hey,
just,
we're going to do the 2008 Gruner Veltliner from Austria, from a winery called Velt, not to be confused with Mo Howard. And that was a joke, Ed.
I'm sure it was somewhere.
Gruner is such a great.
I love Gruner.
It's just
absolutely
so fun.
love it.
Tell me this isn't the perfect holiday wine for white meat turkey and.
It's a perfect wine to have a holiday with. Period. You make your own holiday with this wine. You know, I mean,
it's just all kinds of.
it's just
apples
really
and melons
exotic, and it's kind of like a Riesling and a Sauvignon Blanc and maybe a little of Viognier, but it's its own personality, and it's just spectacular. I don't think I ever met a Gruner I didn't like.
Now Gruner must be a cold weather grape. It's all in the Austria, Alto Adige kind of place.
Actually, believe it or not, the areas where they grow grapes in Austria are not cold at all. During the growing season, in the Burgenland and the Wachau, those are very warm areas. They're much warmer than Germany. I mean, if they can ripen wines and grapes in Germany, they can certainly ripen them in Austria.
Of course,
it's amazing. You know, plus they have the ameliorating factor of the river. You know, the Vine River. So it's that helps to keep the temperature fairly consistent. And so what if it freezes in the wintertime? Your grapes are dormant, you know.
It's a great bottle, and
absolutely wonderful.
I just asked you that question earlier. We had a blog coming out on another website, a food website, and the guy asked me what should go with his appetizer with octopus and lime and things, and you and I discussed it, and we came up with Gruner because you don't want to be overbearing with especially chili character and the lime character, and this is perfect for that.
So good.
I'm gonna pour some more.
$16.99 is the retail price. Their first bottle was $13.99, and the reorder was $11.99.
Okay, that's stealing it.
It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. You know, the fact is, Gruner Veltliner from Austria is expensive for one reason and one reason only. The Austrians drink their own wine. They export less of what they make than any other wine-producing country, and the reason is because the Austrians want their own wines. So the fact is, they don't care if we buy them or not. So they keep the prices very high. You know, it's not a big area. They don't make a lot of wine, and they get away with it. So finding a Gruner for $12 is amazing.
Bargain.
It's absolutely amazing.
In fact, the one we have right now in an email special, which I like very much, and it's a little more pedigree than this, is $21.95 actually.
Yeah, well, that's actually at the low end of Gruner. I mean, you'll spend $40-50 for Gruner Veltliner without even blinking. Granted, they're great wines. I mean, absolutely fabulous, but they're expensive. Okay, point-wise. 90. It's Gruner. It's a 94 wine. I'm sorry,
94,
ladies and gentlemen.
right.
Yeah,
90 and 94.
delicious. Now,
Okay, down to earth.
Villiera.
Shiraz, Touriga, Masciana, Carignan, 2005 from South Africa. Now, this wine is from.
South Africa. You just said that.
I know, but the guy that brought this is one of the few MWs in the world.
Right.
And
Peter Koff,
And
master of wine.
I can tell you that when he brings me wine, he comes here personally. I just listen because all his wines are very good that he brings me. Some are better than others that I really, really enjoy, and this is one of them.
The reason why he comes personally is because none of his salespeople will call on Paul, because Paul's always had this thing about South African wines, which fortunately he's starting to get over with. I mean, you hit 50, you finally start to see the light. I think these wines are phenomenal.
Well, this one doesn't have that overbearing creosote. You get that creosote.
You get a little bit of it, yeah.
But that's from the terroir. Mm-hmm. And I love the blend. You got Shiraz, Touriga,
Nacional,
and Carignan. What an interesting
Touriga
blend.
Nacional is the premium grape in port. All right, but some people, even in Portugal, make a red table wine using Touriga Nacional. It is a phenomenal grape. The only reason why you don't see much of it is because it all goes into port. And now some people are starting to grow in other areas besides port, and they're making unbelievable wine out of it. Just
and you get that character in the middle. You
look
get that
at the
port-like
legs
character, so that dense raisiny character, just kind of a hint of it in there.
Just a touch, yeah. I wouldn't want too much of it, but
No,
it's,
you would-
it's
you
a
wouldn't.
great food wine. I mean, God, if you can barbecue during the winter, we can't in California, of course, because we don't know what winter is here.
Perfect.
This wine's unbelievable,
Perfect.
Absolutely incredible.
What do we got price-wise?
It's a joke. I mean, it's crazy. It's ridiculous. I mean, I don't even know why you even bother.
How ridiculous is it,
Ed? Okay, regular retail is $18.99.
That's right on.
First bottle went out at $15.99, and the reorder is $13.99.
$13.99. I gave it 91 points.
Yeah, I'm going to go with 92.
What is this one-upmanship? I mean, literally one-upmanship. Anyway. All right, so we're going to taste the alternates this time. The first time we've done that, this Vintners taping. So we're going to do the
Cheers.
white wine, which is an old friend. I think one of the first wines I featured in the Wine of the Month Club as the proprietor in 1990 was a Congress Springs Chardonnay. And here is the Congress Springs Viognier. It's a Lodi appellation wine, which is great for Viognier, actually.
Daniel Gears, who your father met several times. I met through various wine functions 30-something years ago.
Is this banana or what?
It's
I mean,
banana.
come on.
It is banana.
That's my new breakfast at Starbucks. I don't eat the muffins. That's why I've lost 25 pounds. I eat the banana for 85 cents.
I see.
Okay, I should have a glass of this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not for breakfast anymore,
Okay.
boys and girls. Lychee nut, that white peach and white nectarine, those exotic stone fruit.
It's just,
Absolutely.
Lodi is such a hot area, and you tend to things get overripe. They get too much density, and this one just is really very balanced.
Well, but this grape, actually, believe it or not, for a white grape, does like warm weather. I mean, its pinnacle is in the northern Rhone, where near Hermitage and Côte Rôtie. Those are extremely hot places. Côte Rôtie means roasted slope. It doesn't roast there because it's a nice place to have a roast. It roasts there because it's so hot.
I have to go there for a roast. Not the Milton Berle's type
Yeah.
roast. No, okay.
All right.
No, Dean Martin's roast.
That's a terrific bottle of wine, and we don't know how much it cost
Well,
because we don't have any of the information on it.
we don't actually. Wait, I printed it. Here it is.
But can you read
the
it?
Viognier is went out at $15.99 as a retail. It's $12.99 for your first bottle, and you can buy more for $11.99. And I give this a 92.
I'm going to give it a 92.
All right,
All
thank
right.
you very much. I appreciate that. All right, the red wine. That's an alternate. How bizarre is this? Because
It's
we were just
bizarre.
talking about Touriga being
Oh,
a
yeah.
grape that you don't see a still wine made from very often, and here we have two in the same month. But I select the wines as they come. If they're good, I buy them, and this is one that we just flipped over. I think it's 100% Touriga, and it's from the Dow region, which is a port region of Portugal. And look at that purple bubbles.
Oh, man.
Isn't that wild?
It's a big, dense wine. This is one of the wines I was just talking about, where they take the port varietals and they turn them into red table wines.
It's a 2006, and the color is still just very youthful and purple.
Oh wow, what a great nose! And very, very unique, very exotic.
This is what's so interesting about the wine business. If you buy a bottle of Heineken in 1976 and you buy it in 2009, they taste the same. They're supposed to taste the same.
Even the same bottle.
That's right, same glass. But with wine, they're not supposed to taste the same because the winemaker has to work with what he has. And then we got this variety of grapes. This tastes nothing like any of the typical grapes that we taste.
No, it really doesn't.
It's absolutely completely different. And it's got some age left still because it's such a big grape.
Yeah.
It's going to age completely a little longer.
It's
little
very
spice
big.
in
It's very
there?
rich, very spicy. It's got a little woodiness to it. It's got a nice, very clean, crisp finish.
I'm not going to dump that one out.
There's
Really
some
nice
wines
wine.
that refuse to be swallowed. This is one you just want to keep it in your mouth because it tastes so good.
It's truly a great bottle. So I'll refer to my cheat sheet here. This Touriga went out at shelf price is $17.99. It went out at $15.99, and you can get more for $13.99.
Wow.
And seriously, finding a still wine made from Touriga that's this good, this quality is not that usual.
No, it's pretty amazing.
And I don't get that many in here, actually.
No, you won't because there's not much of it around. Anyway, cheers.
Cheers. Oh, rate and price. Our producer's saying rate and price.
We already did the price.
We did the price. I'm giving it what I give it. I didn't.
Okay, I'm going to give it a 93. What are you going to do?
Wow. I'm going to go 92.
Aha!
Oh, but now you're one up on me again.
You're one down on me. Okay, there's one upsmanship and then there's one downmanship. It's a new term, boys. Look it up. Cheers.
Cheers.